Hello everybody, I'm back with another video review, and today we'll be talking about the Microtech Ultratech Katana, which is the knife in the middle here. Feel free to pause the video during the size comparisons and the specs. Alright, okay, let's go and move on here. Move these out of the way and bring in two credit cards here. And you notice I'm measuring the length of it without the glass breaker. So, alright, there we go. So one more size comparison here. And that would be the palm of my hand. Okay, as you can tell, it's a rather thin knife, but it's a very long knife. No way I'm concealing it's in my hand, especially with the wicked-looking glass breaker on the back here. Ergonomics of this knife are exceptional, actually, for something so straight. I mean, there's a slight curve here, but with the automatics, they can only do so much with the ergonomics of the knife, just because the blade has to retract fully and smoothly back into the handle. This has no jimping except for on the firing button, and actually I want to show you that right now because I think this is awesome. I mean, look at the steps on the firing button itself. I mean, this actuation button is very ergonomically designed, and when you fire it, obviously when you fire it, your thumb's already there right on top of the firing button. You can use it instantly without fear of slipping up onto the blade. And it's very comfortable to actually hold on to. I haven't held on to any of the other larger Microtechs, but this one in the Halo 5, I only own these two. So the blade itself, you can't really see it. So I mean, you can see a little bit of there. So, but it doesn't quite come up to the very edge of the opening here. So you can still run your hand over without fear of cutting yourself. While we're zoomed in, here's the macro. Here, there's the symbol for knife. I'll get into that in a little bit. But these are the tri-wing screws. There's 6 of them on the handle itself. And here's the glass breaker. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm just thinking of what Zippo This Knife That I said on my unboxing video. He mentioned that if you got dome checked with this glass breaker, and I was just laughing hysterically because that was just the funniest term I've ever heard. But yes, definitely if you got dome checked, as Zippo This Knife That would say, with this glass breaker, you'd be unconscious. I'm sure severe damage would occur. So. Now this pocket clip probably is reversible. You notice there's a small notch here, so if you were to flip the pocket clip around to the other side, it'd probably fit right into there, seated right into that little notch there. There is one gripe about this knife I have, is this weird lanyard hole. I mean, look, first of all, look how far it's angled. All right, so making you trying to thread something through there a little bit harder. First of all, I understand that they can put it straight out, because if you were to clip this into your pocket, this would be on the outside, and if this was straight out, it'd be digging into your leg. I understand that part. I mean, but I'm thinking they could have easily put the lanyard like maybe over here somewhere, like some other knives have done. But this is awfully weird to have a lanyard hole like bent up like that. It's just, I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. So you can see the serial number says number 151, 2 of 2009. I mean, the details on this knife is amazing. I love it. I mean, for the handle has virtually nothing on there, really. I mean, it's very smooth, very streamlined. It's a compact knife, in my opinion. But let's get back to this part of it. This is the Chinese character for knife, and it's pronounced do, and that is Cantonese pronunciation. On the back, there's some Chinese characters also. Now, I am not the best at Chinese characters. Now, I had someone translate this for me, but what it says Chu Go Du Gi Sut. And what that means, at least what I translate to be, as like superb ability, or literal translation, maybe superb technology ability. I'm thinking they may mean like superb engineering or super engineering or something like that. But that's what that kind of means to me. Again, anybody who speaks Chinese or reads it, feel free to correct me. So, while we're zoomed in also, I want to show you this. I know this is a concern for a lot of people who've never played with automatics before, about especially on Microtechs here. I don't know about any other kind of automatic knife, but today this knife here is the fact that they think that this may fire in their pocket if it is lawful for them to carry it, being law enforcement or in a state that you're allowed to carry automatics. I want to show you this. This is how far the firing button has to go. Watch. Look, no blade. Blade has not deployed yet, even to this point, and it takes a lot of force to even push it to this point, first of all. And once you get to this point, it stops, and you have to put more force before you can click it over and the blade will deploy. So I would have no worries about this knife firing in my pocket. Also, when you pull back, watch, it goes to here, and then again it stops, and then you gotta pull, give it a little bit more force. So you just have to get used to it. But it does fire pretty decently hard, but it has a lot of force to actually get the blade to come out. Furthermore, let's see if I can do this correctly. Let's see here. I got a piece of leather here. I'm gonna see, and I bet you I could probably do it. Imagine if this were to fire out and hit something. Watch. So this knife is built with the ability to derail. So you notice how when it hits something solid and it didn't have enough force to push the blade all the way out, it basically just stopped and it derailed the knife. So all you gotta do is just pull it all the way back out, and lock it back into place, and the knife is good as new. All right. Now that I have this out here, let me show you how it rides in your pants pockets, in case that is a way you want to carry this knife. And again, if it's legal in your town to carry this kind of knife. So you can tell it rides rather low, but of course with that wicked looking glass breaker out there, it's going to raise a few eyebrows, I'm sure. So because they're going to be wondering what the hell that is. So now this blade is where this thing shines and gives the katana part of the name of this knife. Look at that wicked looking blade. This is a chisel ground. You can tell it's flat on the back. There's nothing on there. It's got a nice kind of a stone wash finish on the back going on. But on this side, beautiful pattern, like a flame pattern on the front of the blade here. Just absolutely gorgeous. And it's a rather thick stock too. Look at that. There's a swedge here, but I mean, if you look all the way to like the ricasso here, or to the very edge here, you can see how thick that stock really is. So very, very nice blade, and it's extremely sharp too. Let me zoom back out here. Let's see here. Watch this. Oops, that was a bad cut. Sorry guys. Look at that. Slice it through, no problem. It just makes short work of that. It just feels just like butter. So, anyway, in closing, I think this is a very, very beautiful collector's knife and a very functional knife at that. It's small enough, so again, wherever it's lawful to carry these, so I think it's a very functional knife. Now, I'm going to have a little small mini rant here. Now, I know this is an automatic and pretty much banned in most places, but I have to say, a knife is just a knife, really. I mean, it's designed to do what it's designed to do. You can either use it for normal activities like cutting or, whatnot, or if you're law enforcement or whatnot, and you can use it for self-defense, or if you're the non-law abiders, you can use it to hurt people. I mean, knives are knives. I mean, regardless of whether they're automatics, they're fixed blades, or they're folders like the Scriptilian here. You can hurt people with it. It doesn't matter. So I don't really understand why automatics get such a bad rap. Here, I want to show you something really quick. All right, watch this. Ready? See how fast I can deploy the Griptilian, a folding non-automatic knife. There's a full manual knife, and against an automatic. See how quick I can deploy both these knives. I mean, the Griptilian deployed at pretty much the exact same speed as the automatic. So what's the difference? I mean, knives can be, it can be just as quick. Manual knives can just be as quick as automatics. So, again, for law-abiding citizens like me, I mean, which were banned to carry these knives, but people who don't care about the law or don't follow them, they're gonna carry these regardless. I'm sure the cops aren't gonna run through the city and check everybody's pockets for these things. You know what I mean? So again, it's just I think it's just. I don't know, kind of dumb that they would ban these, because again, I can easily deploy that mini Griptilian just as fast as I can deploy this automatic knife, and of course the mini Griptilian can hurt someone just as much as this automatic knife can. So I don't see any difference with that. But again, you don't use my knives to hurt people with. I use them for just regular work and chores and EDC roles. And in the case that does come up, self-defense, but realistically, I mean, that's all I use my knives for, but at any rate, I apologize for that mini rant, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion on automatic knives. But let's get back to the actual knife itself here. This is a beautiful collector's item for me, and I will cherish this knife for a long while, as long as I can, and I'll probably hand it down to my kids or something like that. But just a beautiful, beautiful knife, and a limited edition knife, being the katana version. And I'm very lucky to have found one actually that was still in stock. So Anyway, I apologize for making this video for so long, and thank you for listening to my real mini rant there, but you know, I just think that's kind of dumb. You know, and that's completely my own opinion. So anyway, thank you again for watching and taking the time to listen to me, and I appreciate everybody's support and comments, and I'll be back on the next review. Again, thank you, and take care, everybody.